Big gang, what's going on, guys? We're back again with the MDevil NFL podcast, and I got the homie right here, C-Devil. He's out here.
What's good?
True. We got the game of the week going down, and this one's kind of really hype. It is the 6-2 Raiders and the 6-2 Broncos. Aqib Talib.
The eye pokers, that's what they're called.
Oh, eye pokers. He got it. Yeah, he nailed it on that one. Shout out to the GOAT, Derek Carr. Actually, he's not really the GOAT. He's just a guy that's like kind of okay. He just threw a touchdown against the Broncos in that clip, though.
It's not real life.
It was, though.
But, like, this game's real life.
Oh, true. Got me on that one. Last week was a little bit bonkers in the NFL.
One could possibly say that, correct?
Because there was a game that happened in London.
Wait, the Sissy Nannies were playing?
Stop, fam. It was the Redskins. I mean, the Washington football team.
Is being held at gunpoint.
Versus the Bengals.
Oh my gosh, was that game even real?
It legit had a tie.
That's legit like 2 ties in effectively 1 week. Like, I mean 2 NFL weeks, but 1 week. Like, how does that even happen?
It's unreal.
It's fake. NFL's rigged.
It was definitely rigged. They went to London and they rigged it. Brexit.
Okay.
Yeah, whoa. The game ended 27-27 in overtime. No scores in overtime, unlike the Cardinals game. But we're moving on from that because we freaking hate ties because this is America, and that's why they got a tie because they were in London on a soccer field.
Yeah, that's true.
True AF. Okay, let's go to the next game. Chiefs versus Colts. Chiefs, they're really good.
You know what? I have to say, like, everyone's hyping up the Raiders in that division as the sleeper pick, but honestly, Chiefs, they're like really low key right now, and I mean, their team.
They made the playoffs last year too.
No, I know, and like, I don't know. I just feel like their team is really low key, and even though Alex Smith went down twice, I'm pretty sure in the same game, Nick Foles came in and delivered. It just, I don't know. The team was just good.
They're kind of something to worry about, honestly.
Yeah.
Chiefs and Raiders both pushing
same
the
record
Broncos.
as Broncos, yeah.
Okay, next we got the Raiders in the Pirate Battle in overtime.
Yeah.
We called this one. This was a Pirate Battle.
Yeah, we did say that this would be a crazy one, and it was.
It was Pirates.
I mean, honestly, that game almost ended in a tie, too.
It literally almost ended. That was crazy. I remember watching that crap. It was insane.
That is insane.
Raiders won. That set up this epic matchup on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah. And Derek Carr, delivered with 4 touchdowns, 513 yards,
holy balls,
60 passing attempts. I mean, jeez Louise. Kid can play, I guess.
Yeah, that was crazy. Kid can play, fam? He might be better than his older brother.
Ninja, he's way better than his older brother.
His older brother was #1 pick in the draft, fam.
Yeah. Doesn't matter where you start, it's where you finish.
Yeah, true. And in a kind of a little tiny bit of good news for the Cardinals.
Yeah, we had the Saints taking the game against the Seahawks, which honestly, did I call that one?
I can't remember if you did.
I feel like one of us did call that.
Maybe we should just keep track of picks instead of being idiots.
Yeah, we're being dumb. But it doesn't matter. Either way, I'm happy. Saints won that one, and Drew Brees, he's the homie on my fantasy team.
Homie for life.
Shout out. Shout out to the homie.
It's suboptimal podcast.
We try.
Sometimes. Next we got the Lions against the Texans. I went with Brock.
You did, and I did go with Matt Stafford.
I remember that was the one. We were like legit against each other.
We were butting heads on that one quite a bit.
And you literally have to kill yourself now for this bet.
I don't recall that being part of it.
Okay, or either kill yourself or put dicks in your mouth. Your choice.
That's like the same thing.
Oh, true. Shout out to Head and Shoulders one time. Odell with that beautiful hair.
Yeah, his hair is like legit better than macaroni and cheese.
This guy is disgusting.
Yeah, that guy's ugly.
Let's go to the next game.
Too.
Traitor!
Swings the little sword thing around.
Yeah, dude, I'm hyped about Star Wars.
Star Wars is kind of lit, yeah.
Yeah, who likes Star Wars? Everyone. We got Jets and Browns.
Oh my
I picked this one correct. I went against the grain, and I picked the Jets to win.
Shut your mouth. I picked Jets too, obviously, but I was kind of getting hyped when that game was close. Like, I thought Browns were honestly
that game away.
Yeah.
They were blowing these fools out.
Yeah.
Or they were blowing something.
Dicks.
Ah, that's gross.
Uh,
Okay, next we got Patriots. They straight murdered the Bills.
Yeah. Wait. You said you picked Bills on this one, I'm pretty sure.
Dang.
And I picked Patriots. We're not going to ignore that. I said
Yeah,
never
we
pick
are
against
ignoring
Tom
that.
Brady.
We're going to the next game. And the awesome game that happened at 10 o'clock Arizona time was freaking the Cardinals on the East Coast.
Yeah. Cardinals got cheated against. I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, it was straight bullcrap. They literally called up Bruce Arians and they were like, "Yeah, sorry, our replay was just broken for the first quarter." That
Yeah,
sucks.
they literally said that.
They said that. That's just like that sucks for you.
Can't believe that. I don't even want to talk about it. Cardinals took the L on the field, but they didn't take the L in my heart. I mean, they did, but
Not in my heart though, fam. Shout out to them freaking Cardinals. They're the homies still.
yeah, 100.
Bird gang or die.
They're still gonna make the playoffs.
Bird gang or die.
Okay, yeah, she's pretty good.
Okay, true. Got me on that one. Shout out to Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, except I have like Broncos in my heart too, so they gotta make room for both. 2 teams, 1 heart. What's good? Anyways, now we have the Broncos versus the Chargers, and don't give me that. And the Broncos actually took this game 27-19. I called this one.
I did pick against the Broncos on my upset alert of the week.
And he was wrong, Aroni and cheese. And
Yeah, it counts. If you say upset alert, it's like you know the other team's going to win. You're just saying upset alert for fun.
that's just being dumb for fun. That's
Yeah,
not fun. That's still
called
being dumb.
podcast.
Okay, Broncos won that one. Get pooped on. That first game was a fluke.
Yeah, that's crazy, actually. I forgot they lost that first
Yeah,
time
whatever.
to the worst team in the NFL.
Phillip Rivers is still good. Poor guy. All right, next week we had... Oh, this game was spicy.
This was a freaking dope game.
Yeah, Falcons versus Packers. That was... Here, you want to talk about this game a little bit?
Oh, my God. Matt Ryan, straight savage. All of a sudden, an interception. Pick 6. Shout out to the boy, Trevor Simeon.
Nah, don't shout him out after he does a bad play.
Okay, we're putting in freaking Paxton.
Nah, I'd rather...
Nah, we're putting in Mark Sanchez.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's on the Cowboys.
Aw.
Dang. Anyways, yeah.
Packers versus Falcons. This game was freaking epic. Packers go down, take the lead with like a minute left.
Yeah.
Then Falcons go down and take the lead.
Matt Ryan is truly looking like the top MVP candidate at this point. I mean,
Don't ruin my MVP picks, fam.
okay, yeah. I'm just saying, like.
I'm not picking him anymore. You ruined it.
Okay, well, good, because I picked David Johnson anyway. So.
Dang, kill yourself. Yeah, Matt Ryan killed the game. 3 touchdowns. Freaking Julio is just a straight savage. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that was a pretty unexpected turn of events for the freaking Packers. They lost.
Yeah, I don't know. The Packers are still okay, and especially
They have 3 losses, though.
They do, but we'll get why that's not a big deal in a few more picks. We'll talk about it a little bit more.
Okay, next game, we had another overtime thriller. That
Oh.
wasn't a tie.
Yeah. Wow. It's like the NFL's rigged or something.
Dak Zeeks.
Dak Zeeks.
Shout out to the boy, Dak Prescott, coming through in the clutch. Shout out to Zeke, only with 96 yards. That's kind of nice because David Johnson kind of had a slow game.
So he needed to like catch up a little bit, even though he's not.
Yeah, but he came through with some catches and stuff. He had 7 catches for 84 yards, David Johnson did.
Yeah, but the rushing yards, there was like 8.
Dang, fam.
I'm not roasting the boy. I'm just like keeping it real. Anyways, this game was definitely an amazing game. We obviously had it on the last week game of the week.
That was the game of the week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
Dak Zeeks.
Dak Zeeks. How could you go against them? That's why.
Dang. Freaking Raiders are winning.
Yeah, it's whatever. They got that pick 6. Who cares? But I picked Cowboys there. I feel like that was a strong pick. But honestly, it was as you can see, this was a toss-up. I mean, it was a close game.
It was.
And
It was very crazy. Overtime. Dak Prescott coming through.
Battle of the rookies. Next time they meet,
Boys versus the Birds.
next time they play, it'll be Tony Romo versus the Eagles.
It won't be, fam.
Yeah, it won't. But one can think.
I would, if it was me, I'd put Tony Romo in there because that dude is cool.
He's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Next, we got the upset of the week.
Wow, I think I hinted at this earlier.
Yeah, I think I did too.
But I hinted a little bit more.
Because remember I was talking about the Cubs.
Oh, yeah. Well,
True.
I was talking about freaking Packers.
Oh, we're flying the W around here, fam.
Oh, yeah. Cubs fan alert. All of a sudden. Anyways, we had Vikings actually taking a loss here, which no one thought would happen. I mean, honestly, that's crazy to me.
Except for David Ross thought it would happen.
Well, David Ross is the homie 100.
Yeah.
So that's just like how it is. But I think this means that the Packers loss is not as big of a deal as it was. And it also kind of shows that, like, you know what, the Vikings are definitely a human team. You know, like,
they are made of actual humans and not
beings.
Vikings.
Yeah. If they were legitimate, like, Vikings, like, from the Norse, like, world, like, that would be a little bit freaky.
They could legit, like, that would be scary.
They would murder bears. They would legit murder them and wear their pelts.
They might even have sex with a bear.
I didn't want to go that far, but I was thinking it, yes.
Yeah, shout out to frickin' Tormund Giants fan.
Okay, and that's that
You know what we
week's
were talking
games.
about, fam? Shout out to Tormund Giants Bane, the homie, holding it down in the north with Jon Snow. Those dudes kill it up there.
Spoiler alert.
They have sex with bears.
That's gross.
Yeah. Shut the frick up. This guy doesn't even know Game of Thrones.
Yeah, okay, well, not everyone does, alright? Now I need to go home and watch it.
And cry.
And, yeah, and cry.
Okay, true. Roasted me on that one, fam. Okay, let's move on. Let's start it out with the freaking this week's crazy first game. It wasn't even crazy.
Yeah, it literally was.
It literally just like paint by the numbers. Freaking Falcons just straight murdered these fools.
Yeah, pretty much what everyone thought was going to happen. Oh, and Jameis Winston actually went down with an injury this game.
The maker.
Yeah, he's dead. So, sucks for him.
Shout out to Anakin Skywalker from episode 1.
Shout out to Karma for destroying this dude's knee.
Yeah.
Don't
You know
steal
why?
crab legs.
Or don't rape women.
I think the crab legs thing is a little bit more of like an issue.
Yeah, true.
We did see him legitimately steal crab legs. We didn't see him rape this woman.
Yeah, but lots of people talked about it and said that happened.
Bro, stealing from Publix, not cool, man.
Yeah,
They're a nice
I
place.
actually really like Publix.
Yeah, nice place.
Yeah,
Anyways,
last time I went there, I got a nice sandwich. They have prepared hot sandwiches there in the deli section.
Yeah, no, their deli section is actually quite nice.
It was. One would say it was lit.
One could say that, but I'm not going to for the sake of this podcast.
Dang. Okay, fam. Yeah. Falcons out there killing the game. Matt Ryan,
Oh my
340 yards.
4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns.
Dude, it's
This
just,
guy is just bolstering his MVP credentials.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, don't take away my MVP picks, fam.
Okay, I'm just saying.
You're spoiling it.
I'm just like hinting that he had a good game. And like,
No, Ninja, you're trying to take away my picks, and I don't like it.
Alright, man, I'll just choose David Johnson or something like that.
Stop. Okay. This guy, David frickin' Johnson.
Okay,
He had 12 yards, fam.
Yeah, true. Got me on
This
that
guy
one.
just like kicked a 60-yard field goal. Nailed it.
Yeah, bro. He's got that Denver bonus. He's got the elevation in his veins, so to speak.
The elevation in his veins.
Instead of ice in his veins, I thought that'd be like a nice touch.
He's got the elevation in his veins? That's like legit cheating, fam.
It's not cheating if you're just a savage. I feel like that's...
Oh, it's like when Goku like lived in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Steelers versus Ravens is a really cool upcoming game this week. Mostly because both teams are just kind of like at that weird stage. You have Steelers 4-3, Ravens 3-4.
They started 3-0.
Yeah, that's what's weird to me. Like, what is going on?
Zeeks.
Shout out to Dak Zeeks one time. I say that.
Business is booming.
I say Ravens take this game. F the Steelers.
Business
Joe
ain't
Flacco the
booming?
homo. What?
Business ain't booming today.
Did I say Joe Flacco the homo? I meant to say Jack. Joe Flacco the homie.
100.
A tad homo. Not quite all the way. He's going to be a savage. Watch out for him. He only has 5 touchdowns this season, but that's going to
pretty
change.
legit trash.
Yeah, he's going to...
I think freaking Matt Ryan had that last game.
Close.
He had 4 though, fam.
All right, who do you pick?
I'm going with the Ravens. That is kind of my squad. We got to shout out to the homie T Sizzle out there.
Shout him out one time.
Go Devils, fam. Oh, are we done? I say go Devils.
Oh, that's usually like the last thing you say.
Yeah, but like when forks up, go Devils. We out here.
All right.
Yeah, fam. Freaking
Oh, man.
Terrell Suggs.
I already know this next game's going to be spicy. Cowboys versus Browns. I pick Cowboys. Who can vote against Dak Zeeks? Oh, wait. Perhaps this guy sitting next to me?
Nah, going with the Cowboys, fam.
Oh, you tricked me.
Yeah, I legit tricked him. I told him I was going to pick the Browns, but only, like, literally the dumbest person in the world would ever do that.
Yeah, that's why I thought that fits for you to pick them. It was like a planned thing that we planned before this entire podcast. Like,
yeah, but I have a reputation to uphold, and I would never pick the Browns to win any game, ever.
But, like, remember when you wrote it down before, right? You said that. Okay, we're going to Jaguars versus Chiefs.
Dak Zeeks.
We already passed Dak Zeeks' game.
Dak Zeeks.
That was last game. Was Dak Zeeks?
Dak Zeeks, though. He's got 800 yards rushing. Zeke Elliott. Only 5 touchdowns, though. I feel like that's not that many in comparison to David Johnson.
Okay.
Let's talk about the Cardinals game this week. I think the Cardinals are going to bounce back after that loss. I think that they are going to probably swim in their pools.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the bye week is usually a tough opponent for them, but you know what? I got to hand it to them. I think this week they'll actually just not lose, and that's what's important.
Yeah, just like when they played against the Seahawks.
They just didn't lose.
Yeah, that's like kind of the goal.
Not to lose, but
I think they're going to swim in some pools. They're going to relax. It's still 80-plus degrees out here. Definitely swimming pool weather.
yeah, it's literally so hot in Arizona.
Yeah, I almost had a heat stroke.
It's literally very hot.
Yeah, I almost died.
All right, anyways, Chiefs take this one. Jags have been straight trash this year. We kind of just like bailed on the middle of that pick, but I think it's pretty
I
self-explanatory.
don't think we even started, fam.
I announced it.
You said the word Chiefs, and then I talked about the Cardinals.
Who are the Chiefs of the NFC West, so it makes sense.
Oh, that totally makes no sense at all.
Yeah, I didn't have that in my notes either, man. You just ran.
Why do you have so many notes?
Kind of like keep things organized.
Oh my god. Let's go. Freaking Jags are gonna not win this one.
Yeah, pretty obvious.
No more Bortles service for anyone.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. I don't even really want to talk about
He does
him.
have 12 touchdowns though.
No, like his stat line
That's
actually
more
looks
than
decent.
Dak Prescott.
He's like the garbage time king, fam.
Garbage time king.
Someone said that the
That
other
was
day.
like his fantasy crap from last year.
Yeah.
Shut up, I'm garbage time king.
I actually.
This guy needs to literally kill himself.
I might if Jags win. Keep that in mind for next
Dang.
week.
Keep that in mind for power rankings.
Okay.
Let's go with the Jets, New York Football Jets versus the Dolphins.
The Miami football Dolphins or just
Sure, Miami Football Dolphins.
Okay, well, seeing as you put it that way, I'm gonna go with Dolphins. I don't know. Ryan Fitzpatrick is trash. Dolphins are trash as well. So
It's just literally a big pile of trash.
it's just a big trial of trash.
Shout out to Garbador.
Dolphins take this one, and I feel like it could be close, but who cares, right? You know.
I think Dolphins take this one as well. I think that's a very strong pick. And
I mean, it was in my notes. I have no notes, by the way. I just literally made that entire.
shout out to Cassie one time.
Set up one time.
In the notes.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. That's a good one.
It's in the notes.
Yeah. Giants versus Eagles is the next game we're going to cover here.
It is not in the notes on this one, I don't think. This game is going to be a toss-up.
I say a tie.
This guy, Ninja, they're not going to have 3 ties in a row.
I think that would be kind of savage.
Okay,
So,
he picks tie. He's going to lose all his points for that one if they do not tie.
yeah, and I'm willing, and I get double points if it is a tie.
You lose all your points for the whole week.
No, I lose my points for that one.
No, you lose literally all
You
the
literally
points.
said in the notes that I.
There was no notes!
Okay, all right. If I have to actually pick here,
Kubiak.
I say that Eagles will lose this one because it's my sleeper pick of the week, even though they literally have like the same record.
And they're actually favored.
Eagles will win this one.
He flips it on him!
No one was expecting that. No, yeah, I don't know. I think that the Giants will actually win this one. Shout out to Odell. He's on my fantasy team, and
You got Odell?
yeah, he's the
You
homie.
have the kicking net too, though.
you know what? I feel like the kicking net is distracting him from getting his true potential.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. You are completely right about that. He really needs to cut back the kicking net antics.
Break up with the kicking net, Odell. You could do so much better.
Yeah, he could get a kicking tee, maybe?
I feel like that would be less of a
Or
burden.
like a Gatorade jug?
Yeah, Gatorade jugs are in
That's
right
a
now.
huge upgrade.
Yeah, it's pretty
He
big.
could even, I feel like he could even get a goalpost.
If he hits a goalpost or a Gatorade jug, it doesn't hit him back. It knows its place, and I think that's what matters. And
But I do think that Antonio Brown was actually messing with the goalpost.
yeah, that's a little freaky.
Yeah, I don't know if Odell
might have been
kinda
a little
wants Antonio
too far.
Brown's sloppy seconds.
Yeah, gosh, Odell could do better. He doesn't need that.
Yeah, he does. He could do better. Shout out to Amber Rose one time. Okay, next we got, didn't even make sense, but whatever. Let's go with Lions versus Vikings. Vikings are on a skid right now. They look like they were the hands-down class of the NFL 2 weeks ago.
They did,
They look like they're by far the best team.
and they've come back down to earth. And you know what? I picked Lions last week to win, and they didn't. I'm gonna go with them again.
No, he doesn't!
Matt Stafford the Savage. He's got 16 touchdowns.
Matt Stafford! Zeeks!
No, do you know what team Ezekiel Elliott is on? He's on the Cowboys. Remember, I wrote this down for you, so when we did the podcast, you would know.
Dang.
You've been saying he's on every team, and that's not right. He's not on every team. He's
Oh,
literally...
fumble film.
Ooh, spicy.
Dang.
Not spicy.
Shout out to them Raiders, though.
Shout out to Hot and Spicy McChickens.
Dang. Plain?
Yeah, with some barbecue or buffalo sauce, or even ranch if you're feeling it. I don't know. Doesn't
Dang,
matter.
kill yourself. Okay, I am also going to not go with the Lions because I'm not an idiot.
All right.
And we are going head-to-head matchup of the week.
What? We decided that wasn't the head-to-head matchup of the week.
This is right now. I picked Vikings. And you pick Lions. You're literally going to pick Lions for all of your head-to-head matchups. That's the rules.
I am. I like Matt
If I'm
Stafford.
picking against Lions, that's the head-to-head matchup.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, and if you're picking Lions, because, like, for some reason, he forgot that they went 0-16, like, 4 years ago.
Before they had Matt Stafford.
Yeah, because they're trash.
Now they have him, so that can't happen.
They do not have freaking Odell Beckham Jr.
Neither do the Vikings.
Oh, yeah, he does get me there.
Yeah, so,
And shout out to Megatron one time,
yeah,
though.
whatever. Minnesota's heavily favored.
Megatron
I'm
is a
not
bad
buying
guy, though, bro. Why would you want to be called that?
it. I know, that's kind of, like, always bothered me.
Optimus Prime, fam.
Yeah,
Actually, shout out to Bumblebee one time.
yeah,
That dude is the homie.
he is. He helped Shia LaBeouf out in that one movie with the
Shut
when
the
the,
frick up, fam.
when the cars, like, turn into robots. That's a dope movie. What's that called?
Robots in disguise.
Oh, yeah, I like that movie.
Autobots.
Oh, no, that movie I'm thinking of is, Interstellar. That's the one I'm thinking of, with the robots.
With the
in it.
robots.
Yeah.
You got it on that one. Shout out to the homie Tars one time. Yeah, I'm going with Vikings. Head-to-head matchup of the week. Next, we've got the Panthers versus the Los Angeles Rams. This one is going to be in the LA Coliseum, right? Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
in
it's in
freaking.
LA.
I thought it was in London. There's no London game this week.
Yeah, there isn't. It's just whatever.
Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, literally no one cares.
Like, except for like
All 5 people in
100,000
London
people
who wanted to go.
Those games like legit sold out.
Yeah,
Those London games.
they actually do. Anyways, this week, you know what? I'm gonna go with Panthers. I feel like that's not like unrealistic. The Panthers' record is bad, but their team is definitely a lot better than what it shows. I mean, they went 15-1 last year. I mean, they're definitely better than the perennial 8-8 Rams, and that's a wrap. Panthers take this one. They're on a
I
tear.
am not going with the Panthers. They did beat the Arizona Super Cardinals, but I think that was a little bit fluky. I'm going with those Rams. They're going to feed Todd Gurley. And you want to know a little secret fact?
I don't. I didn't ask.
Okay. Okay, we're going to the next game then. We got Saints and 49ers.
Drew Brees, the homie, always gonna stay with Drew Brees. Saints win this one. Also, 49ers are 1-6 fans.
They're
trash.
legit straight garbage.
Like, they're awful.
They're like, you're going to see from the rankings, fam. Stop trying to ruin my rankings.
I didn't bring up the rankings.
He's trying to scoop me on my power ranking. That's one of the last things that we do here on the MDevil NFL podcast.
And I would know that because I've participated in said MDevil podcast of sports ball.
Sports balls.
Titans
Check out
versus
the
Chargers.
NCAA podcast also because
Titans versus Chargers.
Shut the frick up, man. Shout out to the homie Marcus Mariota.
You know what? He's been playing pretty good thus far, but Phillip Rivers, man, dude's crazy good, and Titans aren't. I don't know. This is hard for me, and Chargers are favored in this game. I'll let you pick first, and I will still think about it, even though I already have my answer written down in front of me.
I'm going with Marcus. I can't go against the homie.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't agreed yet, so I'm gonna agree.
We've agreed on like every single game.
Especially the Lions versus Vikings one, huh?
And the freaking Panthers and Rams.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a toss-up for me. I think I'm going to just go with Chargers here, even though F them. I don't know.
That's where I parked for Comic-Con.
No one wants to win that division. The Titans want to lose. Texans want to lose.
Colts want to lose. They already lost.
Colts want to lose.
That brings us to our next game.
Colts versus Packers.
Colts versus Packers. We got a huge rivalry going down on this one.
Literally, we don't.
We do.
Literally, not really.
I think that we 100% literally have a huge rivalry going down.
Explain.
Stanford versus Cal. Huge rivalry.
That's not... Gotta go with Stanford on this one. This is the rivalry of the week. Gotta go with Colts here. Andrew Luck, he is the homie. He has 16 touchdowns.
That's a lot of touchdowns. I
With
feel
a
like
lot
that's
of
kind of a
football
lot
left
of
to play.
touchdowns.
Yeah.
And one of those games was in London. You count twice for that.
Yeah, he has like 30 touchdowns.
Yeah,
That's
you got to
crazy.
double it because he played in a different continent.
Yeah,
That's how stats work.
I've checked the stats. It even says that's how stats work.
In your notes?
Not in the notes this time. Literally just on the internet. But
Okay.
close.
I'm going with the upset alert.
So you're agreeing.
I feel
with
like that's a big upset, honestly. That's probably the biggest spread of the week,
me.
honestly.
It actually might be.
7.5 is the largest spread of the week.
So, yeah.
There's another
Oh,
one.
the Browns versus Cowboys, which is insane. The Browns versus Cowboys is the same spread as Colts versus Packers.
That's kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy. The Colts are not the worst team in the league.
And the freaking Browns are.
And
They might be the worst team of all time.
Yeah, and the Packers aren't like exactly as good as the Cowboys. I mean,
And the
we've already-
Indians just blew a 3-1 lead.
Stay woke, fam. Gotta go with Colts on this one.
Gotta go with the
woke.
Lakers getting that dub off the Dubs.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Shout out to freaking that snitch fam.
F Steph Curry.
F Steph Curry. F Steph Curry. F Steph Curry. F Steph Curry. Yeah, I get a little bit out of hand when we start talking about Steph Curry because F that guy.
Throw your mouthpiece at me. What are you gonna do?
Oh, frick.
Sorry, don't actually.
Don't throw mouthpiece.
I mean, you could. You could. I would just sell it.
No, yeah, true.
So
I would
if you
glop
really
on
want
that.
to,
I would go up on that fool.
Yeah.
Okay, we're both going with the upset with the Colts. The big upset.
it's a big upset.
Okay, in the next game, the Monday night football game, we got the Bills and the Seahawks. Seahawks are heavy favored.
They are very.
It might
heavy.
be raining. It is Seattle.
And I feel like that's a really high favorite for them to have. I mean, the spread is what, 7? That's kind of crazy.
That's a lot of points.
And you know what? And as much as I want to take the Bills here, I think the Hawks take it, but I think that's a ridiculous spread.
There's a fun fact about this stadium as well. Since we did not do the LA fun fact, we might be able to do this.
I didn't ask for this fun fact either.
Okay, we're not doing this one either. Okay, but we are going with I'm going with the upset, head-to-head upset Bills.
All right. And
Shout out to the homie Rex Ryan. He's gonna get his whole team riled up in a bunch.
And you know what? I hope he does. No, really, I really do, because
They're just like a bunch of ragamuffins out there.
yeah, they are. Tyrod Taylor and the gang. That's a fun little squad, and you know what? I hope they win. Oh, shout out to Percy Harvin coming back this week. By the way, don't know if y'all know that.
Oh, this fool just fumbled again.
Shout out to Broncos fumbling. Sad.
Dang, they're getting ravaged, man. He's not the captain on the team, is he?
Yo, he just got voted captain this week.
They can like do that?
Yeah, they just added a few captains. I don't really understand
How
it. But
captains work then.
yeah, it just said
That's
I
like
got.
limits.
I saw the Broncos Facebook. It said that.
Dang, that's kind of dumb.
Comment in the comment section below if you agree that should be allowed.
Comment in the comment section below if you want to know my fun facts about Seattle and LA stadiums.
Literally, no one wants to hear them. All of us here at MDevil Podcast and Production Studio don't want to hear them.
Just the two people that are sitting here.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, so shout out to freaking Hawks taking this L, letting the Cardinals catch up.
Yeah, I
And,
hope you're right for once in my life.
How about you kill yourself?
I just said I hope you're right.
Okay, let's go with the game of the week. This game is expensive. It's over $200 on StubHub.
That's actually kind of crazy.
That's actually pretty high.
Yeah, that's actually
That's
really
expensive for
That's like
a
a
regular
playoff
season
game.
Ninja, that's like more than a playoff game
Yeah, it is.
in Arizona.
Like, I mean, like if you're like a Redskins fan, it's like $50, but it's whatever.
yeah.
If you're a Washington football fan
Yeah, Washington football, professional football team.
in the
Fan.
National Football League,
Yeah. That's right. You got it. Good job.
all right.
Racism is slowly dying away.
But I'm gonna have to go ahead here and go with the minority picked team, the Broncos. The spread is 1.5,
The Broncos are underdogs.
which is kind of weird. Like
They're Super Bowl champions. Von Miller literally broke the secret of the NFL. No one else knew this.
oh gosh, don't tell them.
No, I'm telling them because he showed everyone in the Super Bowl. Like billions of people were watching.
Yeah, but like I don't know if people like know.
Like, did you know that when you're playing football, like Von Miller does, he tends to do that. He stops everyone using my body.
Yeah, in the commercial,
And
shout
he
out.
literally
Shout out to Madden.
can run up to a player and take the ball out of their hands.
Wait, without tackling them?
No, you don't even have to tackle them. Like, you don't have to hurt them or like hit them really hard. You could literally just reach your hands and take the football away from that guy, and now you have the football.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but then isn't it just down where that player dropped it and they just get to the ball again?
No, it is not. You get the ball for your team, and then you can score a touchdown. Or you can take it and run.
Wait, but if you're on defense, that wouldn't count as a touchdown because you're on defense.
No, that happened in the Super Bowl. Millions of people saw.
I feel like a lot of what you're saying is up to interpretation and isn't really facts. So I'm going to go with Broncos on this one. F the Raiders. They're fakers. Except Derek Carr, he's actually really good. 17 touchdown shout out. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Watch this game on the TV or computer screen you're watching this on. Hopefully TV if you really like us. And hopefully you'll just see here that Broncos are about to kill it. That's
Are they about to kill it?
Yeah, they're about to go down and win the game. So
They don't even have the ball, fam.
they're about to punt it away to them.
big
So
punt.
okay,
This
if
punter
it's
is the fastest punter in the NFL.
okay, if it's a
He legit is. They like ran a fake with him last week.
yeah, but
And he
they-
ran for like
they
30-yard
literally
gain.
punted it. They literally punted
Yeah,
it. So.
they're cowards. Oh, sacked.
We're at
Shout out to
50
the homie, Jack Del Rio, repping the pack out here.
No, he's legit a
No,
traitor.
he's legit a Trojan. And he
Trojan
played
what?
for the Raiders, fam.
What?
He played for the Raiders.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, but he was a coach for the Broncos.
But he was also a Raiders player, and he's from California.
All right, you know what? He might have gotten a pass this one time, but
That's the homie. I'm actually going with the Broncos on this one.
wow, whoa, wait, what?
Yeah, Aqib Talib is gonna go out there and like legit lock these fools down.
Aqib Talib isn't playing.
Oh yeah, going with the Raiders then.
Ah.
Freaking Michael Crabtree, who's like legit garbage, but somehow catches passes sometimes, and Amari Cooper is out there, and he's actually legit good.
No,
they're
but-
gonna ravage these fools.
People are legit saying that the Raiders have one of the top receiving corps in the league. Would you go as far as to say that?
No,
Okay, then would you like to explain why you think
not
that?
really.
Any of your secrets that you have for me on this one? Because I'll actually do want to hear a secret if you have
Nah,
one.
I'm good.
Would you like to explain why you are picking Raiders over a one-player difference?
Nah.
Would you like to explain why I'm right? Because Demaryius Thomas just got that touchdown.
That's because they didn't have a good keep to leave.
That's the wrong team.
I mean, David Emerson.
Fam.
I heard that David Emerson, I was at this secret event, and David Emerson...
So this is a secret, right?
What?
This is a secret? This is like a...
No, it's not even a secret. I was just someplace, and some guy told me David Emerson was the best player in the football. That's why, when you said a keep to leave wasn't there, I knew the other guys had David Emerson. It's over.
Is this game going to be a tie?
Oh, my
gosh.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
I can't do this.
Wait, didn't our last game go to overtime? I think it might have. I think that freaking... Did that game go to overtime that we watched?
How do you not remember? Yes.
Did it?
Yes.
Did our simulation from last week go to
Yes,
overtime?
it went to overtime, and it's so crazy because...
That game went to overtime in
real life. Yeah, we talked about this.
This is prediction futures.
Yeah, and I think it might have even been the same score as this.
Yeah, that's because freaking this is like set to 3-minute quarters. But like the freaking Broncos turned it over 3 times, and the freaking other guys could not score touchdowns.
The slightly darker team.
That's racist, fam.
That's a shoot.
But I'm also going with the Raiders. They do not have a keep to leave, so that's going to be a struggle.
I feel like that's not as large of a deal as you make it out to be.
Their whole team is based off of poking dudes in the eye.
That happened legitimately one time ever.
We got Latavius Murray.
That's not someone.
He's like kind of like decent guy, maybe.
He's
in the NFL.
I mean, that means that he's like more than decent.
He doesn't have that many rushing yards. I don't know. I'm going with the upset alert, even though it's not even upset at all. They're actually legitimately the favorite.
They're literally favored, and
this will be a big game for them.
It's at Oakland. I feel like if the Raiders are able to secure this game, it kind of solidifies them as like contenders and not pretenders.
Well, I guess though we're gonna have to like go to our power rankings and see if the Raiders are in the squad.
Oh gosh.
We're gonna go with our top 5, bottom 3. I'm gonna go with my bottom 3 first. Literally, our third worst team is, man, I want to say Chicago Bears, but they just got that dub. I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah,
it was a pirate's life for them, and they literally lost all their booty.
They got smashed. I feel like that's a really solid pick at the bottom 3, even though
they're legit garbage.
They're trash. And with Jameis Winston down, who was, even though he wasn't having the best season, I feel like he was the one silver lining. Like, he could play good, but it's gone now. They are trash.
Yeah. They tried to have silver lining, and then the Raiders came to town. They had way too much silver.
Silver linings playbook. Shout out to that one dude in that one movie.
Matthew McConaughey.
No, I was talking about the other.
Okay, third worst
Bradley
team,
Cooper.
Buccaneers.
That's his name.
Yeah, they're the same person, fam. Second worst team, I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers. Those dudes are legit piles of garbage. F them. F everything about them, except for freaking, just F them.
No,
shout out to DeForest Buckner. That guy's kind of cool. And that's about it. F Colin Kaepernick. F that guy. Freaking F him. We're going to the next. My worst team on my power rankings. I'm going with the Cleveland Browns. They're literally a pile of dog crap. And that's
the dog pound.
Because it's the dog pound. Makes sense.
Yeah, I can't argue with that one.
And, Cleveland blew a 3-1 lead. So I'll let your boys one time. Who is your bottom 3?
My bottom 3 is actually going to look, identical. I mean, the only thing I could maybe argue is that, like, I don't know. I feel like what I had down was just like Jacksonville, San Francisco, and Cleveland. But I think with the Buccaneers losing that game,
they do have the game from this week that we have to think about. We can't just not put that in our heads.
That's true.
They had a pretty strong showing against the Raiders, who could possibly be one of our top contenders in our power rankings.
Perhaps.
They went to overtime for a yo-ho, Pirates Life for me shootout.
which they lost. But
I thought I was on Pirates of the Caribbean.
I think that it was more important that they lost to Atlanta, and that's kind of affecting where I put them.
I get broads in Atlanta.
Not them.
Legacy.
Venom.
Pikachu look like a panda.
That's not the lyrics.
Have you heard that, fam?
Yeah, it's like
It's pretty
mix of some
Shout
sort.
out to Pokemon Go one time. Oh, 4th down! Got it. Yo, they're about to lose, fam.
Oh, it was a pickup of 16. Gosh, Derek Carr.
Skittily winks. Shout out
Shooty poops.
Shout out to Toke Nasty one time for the vine. Next we're gonna go with our Power 5, our top 5 of the power ranking. Number 1, we're going with the Pittsburgh New England Patriots.
That was
the Psych Out. It's called the Psych Out. Shout out to Sebastian Janikowski one time. You know who that is? That's the kicker of the Oakland Raiders. He's about to beat the Broncos. Good time.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split
Dang.
the uprights.
L's, fam.
And it's celebration
You
Yeah,
might
5
want to hang
seconds.
out with Cleveland and take these L's.
taking the lead
Yeah, 5
in the
seconds.
final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal
Shout
in
out to
closing
Harambe.
seconds,
5 seconds left, fam. It ain't
Oh
over
my
yet.
gosh. Okay, I'm going with Patriots number 1. Cowboys number 2. I'm going with Raiders number 3.
Ooh, that hurts.
Vikings number 4. They're holding in there barely. And then I'm going Broncos number 5. Gotta keep the Broncos in. They're defending champs.
They are.
Von Miller has a secret technique that he's gonna unleash this week.
I feel like we should almost cut that part from the video. Like,
We're not gonna cut it because we
It's
need to give the
secret.
Raiders a fighting chance. Without a keep to leave, they're already down.
all right.
Who's your top 5?
I think it's undisputed. You got to go with Patriots number 1. That's just proven. I mean, I'm almost reluctant to take out Minnesota, but I think the Cowboys have earned it being number 2. I think Broncos are number 3. Ooh, Minnesota number 4, and you know what? Fine, I'll put Raiders at number 5.
Dang.
You know what? Whatever.
Shout out to them Raiders, fam. Pirates eye for me. Let's go ahead and look at these quick highlights of David Carr engineering this.
David Carr.
That's his name, right?
No, that's the bad one. Remember, I wrote this down for you. That's the bad one.
Derek Carr?
Yeah, he's the good one.
Yeah, that's what I said, Derek Carr.
I mean, it's like a minor thing you said wrong.
They both went to Fresno State. Get off my back.
That's
man.
lit to me. You and your brother going to the same school and being savages.
Except for it was like 10 years apart.
Yeah, whatever. So freaking Broncos lost, but it literally took 3 takeaways to do so.
That was nuts. That dude Trevor Siemian is legit a pile of garbage after he just got that C on his chest. They should literally take that back. Give it to Von Miller. Give him 2 C's.
I think he actually does have one.
Give him 2.
You know what? I'm actually not sure if he got one.
I don't think he has one.
I don't think he has one, and I don't think he got one when they just started handing them out this week.
You don't just get extra ones, fam.
They posted that on their Facebook. They added like 3 new captains, and I don't think he was one of them.
Did they freaking remove them from other dudes?
Maybe
Because
dudes who were
if
dead.
Justin Bethel got his taken away, I'll be hyped. And Chandler Catanzaro. They both are captains, and F those guys.
Yeah, Chandler Catanzaro definitely does not deserve one at all. You're trash.
That was kind of a dirty shot.
It's kind of wrong to
Yeah,
say that.
whatever.
Yeah,
Who are you going with your MVP pick, fam?
You say yours first, because I don't want to jock your style. So
David Carr?
Ninja.
No. We're going with Matt Ryan. That dude's too savage. Everyone knows it. Shout out to Julio one time, killing the game with Matt Ryan. Let's go. Who you got?
I think Matt Ryan's the typical pick here, and who I honestly believe will win it. There is an argument for Tom Brady, though I just don't see it with him missing 4 games. And he's not that valuable. His team went 3-1 without him. He is the best player in this league, though. But I think there's also an argument for David Johnson. I mean, if the Cardinals do go on a playoff tear and he's putting up the same numbers as he is now, I feel like that to me shows he's earned it. Though I have to say Matt Ryan has it as of now. If that makes sense. So I picked 3 guys.
Pick one right now.
David Johnson, the homie, the man, the myth, the legend.
Go DJ?
That's my DJ.
Okay, guys. That about wraps it up for the MDevil NFL podcast with the homie C-Devil coming in for the squad. I don't know if he'll be back ever again because
Hopefully not.
he was legit trash on this episode. I don't know why he was even here. He literally hurt me, and
Did you not follow the notes, fam?
man, okay. Oh, that's what these are the notes right here?
Yes.
Oh, that's my fault, guys. I'll see you guys next time.
You should have been following the notes the whole time.
Thank you guys so much
Left
for
the notes for
watching.
you, man.
You guys already know what it is.
Go Devils.
Go Devils!